What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. We got some juicy news regarding the patch notes for the update 5.5, which is not live just yet. Now, yesterday we heard about the champion rebalance, but guys, we got some great stuff happening that we weren't aware, okay? So they're gonna change the tag team arena tiers. That's gonna help tons and tons of players out with the missions and just generally to progress. They're gonna give us more materials from Faction Wars, another thing that was really requested, some more QOL improvements, which are definitely very great additions. I'm actually excited to see these changes coming to the game. Before we jump over to cover all that, if you enjoyed the music you hear in the video, we have that Soundstripe link in the description down below, guys. Feel free to check them out. They have an amazing music library. Plus, I can save you 15% on checkout by using code SCRATCH. Now, let's jump straight into it and see what exactly is coming to the game. Patch 5.5 highlights. The update is due to arrive soon, and we're here to talk about the changes it brings with our regular highlights. We won't have many big features to show off this time, There will be a number of QOL improvements for the Forge and Tag Team Arena, new champion, and another balance patch to fix up some of the old champions. So the Forge improvements, this is one thing that's actually great. Having gone through the list of requested gathered by our community and support teams, we've come up with 4 adjustments to the current Forge UI to make crafting smooth and easy. So you'll be able to craft 10 artifacts at the same time. The charms can be used, though they will be applied to all 10 artifacts you craft. If there are not enough charms, the game will use as many as are available, and the remaining artifacts will be crafted without charms. So basically, if you're gonna go right here, you're gonna be able to craft 10 in the same go. If you have enough charms for it, they're gonna use all the charms for the 10 pieces that you're crafting in a go. That's awesome, because it takes such a long time to craft all this one by one, you know? It's definitely an improvement. The next thing, crafting animation will become skippable with a tap. You know what I mean? Just by doing that move, yeah, it's definitely a great thing, because again, it takes a lot of time. I wish they will do this for the artifact enhancement system as well. When you're leveling up the artifacts, it's just taking forever. Hopefully, soon they're gonna change that as well, especially for mobile players that cannot use third-party apps like the Raid Shadow Legends Helper or BlueStacks to speed up the process by lowering the frames. Is definitely something that it needs to be changed, you know? Then, the game will remember your chosen artifact ranks when you switch between different artifact sets, or lower it to highest rank available if there's a mismatch or open ranks between different sets. Now, this is something that I'm a bit confused, like, doesn't it remember it right now? I never go to 4 5-star and 3 4 stars on any of the sets. I'm always at 5 6 stars, so I feel like that's been working since day one. You see, like, I'm always at the right one. So I'm not sure if they meant something else, you know? Let's have a quick look at the next thing. Advanced quests will send you to the specific artifact set you need to craft in order to complete the quest. At the moment, if you have one of these quests, I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna have one available. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, craft 1 resilience. Basically, it's taking you to the Forge, but not to the right set. So what's gonna happen, they're gonna bring you straight to this screen, so it's gonna be easier for you guys to make all this. I know they're not like massive changes, but these are definitely changes that can save you tons of time, guys. You know, like, the Forge is such an important thing for every account. Like, it's the most game-changing thing they brought to the game. That's one thing to keep in mind. So a lot of people are using the Forge. Definitely great changes to it, you know. Then, on top of that, we will adjust the chances of obtaining legendary and epic materials in Faction Wars. Legendary materials will get a lower drop rate, but the drop of epic materials will rise by the same margin. We do this to preserve the overall reward balance in Faction War crypts, while also addressing the issue of many players lacking epic materials for crafting. I'm one of them. I guess you're one of them. I guess everybody is one of them, okay? Just as an idea, just look at all this. I have 5,000 epic, 7,000 legendary. I have 2,000 epics, 5,600 legendaries. This has been a problem from the very start, okay? We gave them tons of feedback on this issue, and kind of like one of the solution was farm stage 13. That's what I've been told, to go and farm stage 13, because you only get epic materials. Yeah, you were getting like 3 epic materials per run, you know, which was a massive waste for your keys, and you want to get glyphs as well, you know. So it's definitely great to see that this will be the second time when they're adjusting this. They adjusted it probably 6 months to 1 year. I can't even remember. It's been a very long time since they adjusted it the last time. So it's great to see that they're doing it again, you know. Definitely great stuff. We're going to be able to forge more of all those pieces. Tag Team Arena tiers expansions. Another good news is that we'll significantly expand the size of Tag Team Arena tiers and make it easier to reach silver or gold and stay there. PvP remains a major focus in Raid, and we've noticed many players ask for this over time, so we're happy to oblige. You can see the new tiers limit below. So let's actually have a quick look at what exactly we have at the moment. I can't really remember what are the tiers, honestly, but if we're gonna have a quick look, 60,000 there, so in silver, right? That's kind of like what matters. Bronze is pretty irrelevant if you stay to think about it. 30,000 is bronze 4, and then we have 15,000, and it goes all the way down to 1,050, which is pretty crazy. Let me see if I can minimize this a bit so we can try to see as an idea what we have on the screen. So it doubles. By the looks of it, it literally doubles. Except gold 3 is not really double, but it's almost double. Gold 2 as well, almost double, not really double. Gold 1 doubles, more than doubles actually. So it's great to see that. That means that double the players can jump in the higher tiers. It's great for everyone who wants to do the Rayman 2 missions. People that are struggling to progress in Tag Team Arena. It's very important for the bazaar, you know, like we've been asking them since day one. Do not do the mistake unlocking all these behind tiers. Even though, I gotta say it, I played many different games since this came out, okay? And every game has it like this. Every game has everything locked behind tiers. I wasn't aware of that when this was released, so I was very vocal about them doing this, you know? Don't lock everything behind tiers. It seems like that's kind of the trend in the gaming industry, you know? Lock everything behind tiers. So it's definitely good to see that another, I don't know, 10,000 people approximately can get into gold tiers, and they're gonna be able to purchase all these goodies from here. What else do we have as changes? Turn limit counter. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are not familiar that we actually have a turn limit in the game, basically. So the boss takes turns, your team takes turns, but once they're gonna reach a certain amount of turns, which is 1,500, the game is gonna crash. You're not gonna be able to complete the battle. So if you're going in a fight, for example, in the Doom Tower, and it's taking you 60, 70, 80 minutes, and at the end you beat the boss, but the game just freezes. That's because you reach the turn limit count, and the game doesn't recognize it that you actually beat the game, you know, you beat the boss, the stage. So right now, they're gonna display a counter, so you're gonna be able to see that on the screen, knowing when you're getting close to the turn limit. So you know, okay, I reached the turn limit, I failed, I gotta retry this stage, that's what happened. So that's very, very important that they've done it. This was kind of like a hidden thing for a very long time. We were not aware on how the turn limit counter works. We kind of thought that they're based on a character turns, or is a specific turn limit, 1,000 turns. It's nothing else to do with how each one of them plays out. So there was tons of confusion with this. I remember it like over 1 year ago. Everybody was kind of confused on how this worked, till they explained how everything works. Now, if we're gonna have a quick look at the champions, we already saw the fusion champion. This is gonna be the one. Necro Hunter, he's getting a bit of a buff, apparently. I'm not even sure what. Attacks all enemies one time if this attack is critical. Okay, so the A1 becomes the AoE. That's decent. The A2, perfect veil for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So nothing really changed, no? I can't see any change. Like, literally, is this... one turn lower on the cooldown. Okay, that's what changed. Kalia, we have HP burn for 2 turns. Damage increased, that's what happened. Damage increased. She actually used to smack with this skill. I remember I used to run her as my nuker in Arena when I started the game. Kalia, She's an amazing champion. I used to like her a lot, but she got power creep like crazy, like to the next level. I used to run her in clan boss for the HP burn. But I'm curious to try her out now with this damage increased. I'm definitely curious to try her out. And what else we have? Attacks 3 times at random, heals the champion, damage increase. So basically she has the damage increased. Frostbringer, I feel sorry for you. You still don't do anything with frost or a freeze or anything like that. So yeah, nothing special on the changes. Personally, I'm not impressed with this champion rebalance at all, guys. Right here, damage will be based on HP alone instead of attack and HP. That's definitely something that they need to change on all the champions that have this sort of skills. The only champion that's really working good like this is honestly Rotos, but that's about it, you know. And what do we have right here? Reflect damage on all allies for 2 turns, then grants an extra turn. So that's the change basically. And here, damage change, the base speed is being increased. This turn gets a 1 turn cooldown decrease. And that's about it in terms of champion rebalance. The changes, let me know what you think about the faction war materials, what you think about the force changes, and mainly what do you think about the tag team arena changes for the tiers, guys. I definitely feel like a lot of people will get excited for this because we've been requesting it for a very, very long time. But that was all for this video. Much love, appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next one.